3, 2, 1, let's do this! My name is Monica and here I make videos about fragrances, I review them, I give you lists and tips, so if you're interested, press that subscribe button and continue on watching this video. 10 top sexiest men's fragrances. I'm so excited to bring you this video because I just love men's fragrances. Sometimes I feel like I love them more than the women's ones because they're just better. But don't tell anybody I said so. So without further ado, let's start with the first fragrance. And I'm going to reach behind me to grab the first fragrance, which is Allure Homme Sport au Extrême. And this fragrance I'm actually wearing today because I love it so much. This is, I think, one of the most sexiest fragrances ever. It's fresh, but it's soft. So in the beginning you get a beautiful citrus opening. It's a bit zesty, mandarin and mint, and in the dry down you have a beautiful soft benzoin and mint. And this smells to me like Monaco yacht show. I've been there to one of the yacht shows and this is literally how it smells. Luxury and men, like luxury and men together. It is stunning if you want to get compliments, if you want to have a fragrance that is so versatile you don't even need to think about it. It's this one, Chanel Homme Sport au Extrême. It's a long name. The second fragrance I actually don't have, but I discovered it. It's just so good, from the House of Creed, and it's called Royal Oud. I think it's the most underrated fragrance in the Creed collection. I really think it's one of the best fragrances. I prefer it to Aventus. I think it's so sexy. It is so fresh at the beginning and then it dries down to just still fresh but sweet smelling fragrance. It's got an amazing performance. I wore it on my skin and it lasted like for 7 hours and it was like there, I could smell it around me. It is extraordinary. You can smell the quality in the juice. It is one of the best Creed fragrances and not many people talk about it. So if you want to check it out, then do, and you'll be happy that not so many people will be smelling the same as you, as opposed to Creed Aventus. So I think it's just a better win for all sides. One more note, this fragrance, I was writing down what I think about it and I just read it and it says it smells expensive, and it really does. It smells like an expensive man. So that's another plus for this fragrance, isn't it? Number 3 is, I think, the most famous YSL fragrance. It's of course La Nuit de l'Homme, the evening of a man, and I just love that fragrance. I think every woman loves it. I have not met a girl that doesn't like it. You'll get loads of cardamom, some lavender, which is a beautiful manly note, and also freshness and woodiness. It is such a stunning fragrance. It's also very, very cozy and yummy. It is a masterpiece. I think everybody should own it and put it in their collection as a man, because this one the girls go crazy for, seriously. So next up, it is Bleu de Chanel. And this is a fragrance that every girl likes. It's a compliment monster. If you want to get a fragrance that everybody will like, every woman will just fall in love with. I've heard that people, actually girls, will buy this perfume after they break up with their boyfriend because it's just so good. They want to smell it on their clothes. So I do agree, I love this fragrance. The opening of it is so amazing. It's this zesty, fresh opening. It's amazing. I think it's got ambroxan in it, so it makes the opening like really pungent in your face. And then it's got the standard patchouli note that nearly every single Chanel fragrance has. It's amazing. And then amber, and it makes it really special. Lots of people actually own it, but it is just a no-brainer. And yeah, compliment monster, definitely get yourself one of those bottles. Number 5 is a fragrance that I have not heard anybody talk about actually, so I'm excited to introduce this fragrance to you. It is from Comme de Garcons and it's their Wonderwood fragrance. Oh my gosh, the opening of this fragrance is really to die for. It is so magnificent, that's the only way I can describe it. It's so woody, and this fragrance is really for those of you that don't like vanilla or sweet fragrance and it's too much. You prefer more of a woody scent. This is a proper woody scent that is just so good. It's got loads of Gaiac wood in the opening. You literally feel like you're walking through a forest. It's so thick. You've got sandalwood, cedarwood. It is just a bunch of wood in your face, but it is amazing. It is literally the best woody fragrance I have smelled in a long while. It also has the typical Comme des Garçons DNA, so if you've ever smelled Floriento, it's got that DNA in it. Yeah, and not a lot of people wear it, so it's really sexy. Not that expensive either, so definitely check that one out. It's just spectacular, long lasting, 10 out of 10. Next up is Spice Bomb Extreme version of Spice Bomb, and this one is by Viktor and Rolf, and it's such a cult classic. I think everybody loves it. It's got loads of tobacco and cinnamon. It is such a cozy, delicious fragrance. You feel like you are like Christmas in a person when you spray it around yourself, and like when you spray it on you. It is so delicious, so sexy. Yeah, it just smells like winter, fire, cinnamon, lattes. It is amazing, and the extreme version has a bit of a better performance, so it lasts on the skin and clothes much more than the original, because that was the issue with the original, that it did not last long. But this one, yeah, women love it. I adore it. So number 7 is By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela from the Replica line, and this fragrance is truly unisex, but I think on a man it's super sexy. It's a fragrance that lingers closer to the skin, so it's perfect for this like lovely film light for those lovely like intimate moments, film nights. It's perfect for that. It's so yummy, delicious. It's so smoky. It's smoky vanilla with some chestnut in there. It truly smells like a fireplace. It's so powdery too, and yeah, I would describe it as a perfect intimate fragrance for those occasions where you don't want to like smell really intense, but you want to smell nice. Number 8 is one of my favorite fragrances. Is Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. This fragrance turns heads. It is so sexy, so yummy, so huggable. It's like a hug in a bottle. It is so beautifully blended. It projects like crazy. I haven't heard of any woman that doesn't like this fragrance. It is unisex. I wear it too. I can't get enough of it. It is just a masterpiece. The tobacco note really makes it wearable for a guy, because it's manly, but not like too in your face manly, because it's soft, but at the same time you appear like confident. It is amazing. I highly recommend you checking this one out. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's so sexy. I'm going to just smell it. Oh my god, it's so good. Wow. So spicy. I love you, Tom Ford. Number 9, what is it going to be? It is Maison Francis Cocojan Grand Soir. That is number 9. And this fragrance, it is so manly, so sexy, so huggable again, wintry. If you look at the juice, that's how the fragrance smells. The juice is kind of this dark, orangey, boozy color, and yeah, it truly smells like that. It's got amber, vanilla and lamdamen in the dry down. It opens really, really manly, like really manly, and then it dries down to like a softer, more woodsy kind of warm fragrance. It is stunning and it projects very, very well. Not actually that many people wear it either, so loads of people know the Baccarat Rouge from that line and that fragrance, but this one I think is much more manly than Baccarat Rouge, and yeah, it's just very, very beautiful. The ingredients in it, you can smell the high quality of them. It is an amazing fragrance. Finally, number 10, and definitely not least, Musk Ravageur by Frédéric Malle. And this fragrance I chose to wear 2 years ago on my birthday. And as I've said, I love men's fragrances, and sadly my husband is not that much into fragrances, so I have to just wear them for myself. But this fragrance I would love to smell on a man. This fragrance is so warm. It's got tons of cinnamon, and who doesn't like cinnamon? It's just amazing. It's got vanilla in it too. It's got so many like spices, and it's also a bit musty and woody. It is so cozy. When I wear it, I want to hug myself. It's so sexy. It is such a stunning fragrance. Frédéric Malle, I love most of the fragrances in his line. They're so well made. This is just stunning, and so likable. It is kind of similar to YSL La Nuit de l'Homme in a way, just from a fragrance profile. So if you like YSL La Nuit de l'Homme, and if you want to step it up and buy something that is not as known by so many people, smell that one, get yourself a sample. It is a real projection monster too. It is so woodsy, cinnamony, smoky. Oh, it's just wonderful. If I had to choose a fragrance to smell on a man for the rest of my life, it probably would be it, or Tobacco Vani. And it's just so good. It's just amazing. Tell me which one is your favorite fragrance for men. Which one do you find the sexiest and you get the most compliments from? I would love to know that. And if you've got any ideas of videos you'd like me to make, I would, yeah, definitely want to hear it. So if you like this video, press that like button and press the subscribe and the bell button, because then YouTube will show you my videos. If you don't do that, it probably won't. Remember that I post every Monday and Friday, so be sure to come back to my channel, and I see you all again very soon. Bye!